Hello and welcome to Plink Lab. This is where you play basically pachinko, kind of a little bit like pachinko, and you try to gain as many upgrades as possible because this is an incremental game, as you might expect. And as you can see, these are the various upgrades that you can get. Significant amounts. This is kind of like in the middle of my run at the moment. I didn't really want to show you from the very beginning because, you know, incrementals, they take quite some time, and I kind of wanted to show you slightly higher progression, if that's okay. So yeah, we'll try to increase our multipliers here. We'll try to get a charged bucket. I don't know what that means, but we'll try to get that. And if you'd like to check out Plink Lab, there is a link in the description. I believe there is actually a demo available. No, there is not a demo available right now. I'm playing a preview version. Oh, okay, very good. Okay, well, there you go. So you can add it to your Steam wishlist if you so desire, but there is no demo available just yet. So let's go for it and let's see what we can do. So this is Plink Lab, and we're going to be playing these guys, and we're going to try to destroy the pegs, because that's the idea. We have to destroy the pegs. We gain cash every single time we destroy them. We gain cash every single time we bounce on one of them. And indeed, we're going to try to, there we go, actually doing some pretty nice, wow, we actually got a lot. Look at that, 423, very nice. Okay, let's see if we can maybe do a little bit better this time. What I've actually found the best strategy is basically just placing your little bouncy guy on the very slight top edge of one of the sides and just attempting to bounce that off as many of the pegs as possible. Obviously, it is, you know, easier said than done, but yeah, that's the idea. And obviously, we want to try to get most of our guys in the golden bucket, because if they fall in the golden bucket, we're going to get an amazing amount of extra money, because it is, of course, having a higher multiplier. And that's the idea. You know, every single one of your little bouncy guys that go into one of these buckets increases the multiplier of them. And so, as you can see, yeah, we've got 1,400. So that's very, very nice. So we can now decide, do we want to go for growth rate? Let's go for additional growth rate. Why not? We just spent a huge amount on that, so why not? What I have found, however, is that the firing rate or the dropping rate of your little bouncy guys, that is going to actually have the greatest impact on how much you're going to be able to actually do. I've been able to clear levels just purely because I have been able to drop things just that much faster. As you can see, that was much worse, that performance, because I was not dropping these as efficiently as I could. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly what I thought beforehand, which is to do this kind of strategy. And we're going to try to do this. There we go. Let's try to go here and try to go there. And obviously you want to make sure that you're getting as many bounces as possible. And look at that. Yeah, see, look at that. That was so much better. Plus 68%. Really, really nice. So we can do the same thing again. Let's try to do that once more. There we go. And yeah, we might have a bit of an issue getting that one. Maybe. No, we got it. We got it. Okay, yeah. Obviously, generally, I would recommend not really going as hard for individual pegs, because they are just, it's just going to be pointless. That's kind of pointless in my opinion. So let's see what else we can get here. Gold veins. Let's try to get some gold veins here. Multiplier nodes. Gold peg value. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. And we're obviously on level 3. Ah, hello. There's a golden peg. So let's try. Whoa, we're getting dollars for this instead of cents. That's insane. Okay, yeah, that's really, really nice. And we might be able to get something down there as well. Maybe, if we're lucky. Yeah, we're getting pretty lucky with this one. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Give me that. Look at that. 500. Not bad. Let's continue. See how much we can get. And there it is. Look at that. We actually got to level 5. Obviously, I was on level 3 before, but I thought I'd just, you know, go through level 4 and just see if I can get to a higher level so I can show you just how crazy this game can actually get, because look at what has happened. We now have extra buckets down in the bottom here, and we are obviously having huge amounts more pegs to deal with as well. So the bounciness level has also increased. We maxed that out, and indeed we're hopefully going to be able to, look at that, I just got a mega bonus of 500. Wow, that's pretty crazy. All right, I was not expecting that one bit. Look at that, 2,700. That's pretty crazy. Look at that. I now have 6,000 in total, and we can do some pretty cool things. So let's have a look. What else do we want to go for here? What else do we want to go for? I think +1 ball damage. That's definitely going to make a big difference. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do a whole bunch of ball damage just so that we can do huge damage. Destroy these pegs as fast as we possibly can, because if we can destroy them as fast as possible, we're going to be getting even more lump sums. And we're going to, as you can see, look at that. We just absolutely slaughtered that side. That's really nice. If we can continue to do that, we should have a really nice time here, because if I can get to level 6, maybe even get to level 10. I don't know how long that's going to take, but you know, if we can clear all of these away as fast as possible, we will then advance to the next level. That's what we need to do. We need to clear the entire board of all the pegs, and then we can hopefully get to a higher level, which will give us even more cash. Oh, we might actually make it to level 6. Let's see if we can get it. Yes, there you go. Wow, that was actually pretty close right there, but there you go. Now, look at this. Look at this. Even more buckets, even more pegs, and we're gonna see if we can oh yeah, look at this. We're getting actually dollars every single time we hit a peg now instead of cents, so we're actually doing massively better in regards to our income. Hopefully we're going to be seeing even more of this. I should probably be aiming for those timer pegs, because we actually just got this upgrade that makes it so that some of the pegs have timers on them. And if you can destroy those pegs, you gain a small amount of time of an increase, shall we say. So yeah, that can definitely make a huge difference. Let's see if we can go with something like this. Gravity assist sounds pretty fun. I don't know. There's some crazy stuff happening with some of these upgrades. And let's see what we can do here. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go, but we're going to try and see if we can just dodge... well, not dodge, but, well, bounce as much as we possibly can against every single peg in the area here. That was actually not too bad. Look at that. We're getting 400, 500, etc., etc. Actually pretty nice. Not too bad. Okay. Let's try to target these timer ones. This is a timer one right here at the top. So we can immediately get that 0.5 seconds. Obviously, 0.5 seconds, not that much. But if you think about how many balls I can release in 0.5 seconds, I think we could probably go for, I don't know, I think it's like, what, 3, 4? I don't know, 3 or 4 balls in that time. So I think that's pretty nice. I don't think that's too bad. And let's see, what else can we go for here? I'm thinking a extra spawn chance. That sounds pretty fun. This is locked in the demo, unfortunately. Let's see what else we can go for here. Glass spawn chance. I don't know what glass spawn chance means, but we're gonna try and see. A glass peg. I'm assuming that that means it's really, really fragile. Maybe. I don't know, but we're gonna see. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. We got a nice little thing there. Nice 2-second increase. Very good. Yeah, the glass peg literally just got destroyed almost instantly. So I'm assuming, yeah, that's what it's for. It literally just gets destroyed really, really quickly. And that's what the upgrade gives us. So very, very useful there. And indeed, look at that. That's like, what, 4,000? Yeah, 5,000 in fact. All right, so we've got 18,000. Let's try to maybe increase the amount of time that we have, or do we want to increase the amount of timer pegs that we have? I don't know. For me personally, I feel like maybe that's a good idea, but also I'm thinking about the bouncy ball chance. Drop rate is insane. Yeah, let's get more drop rate. I think that's really going to make a huge difference. Impact value, I think we really need as well. That's going to give us so much more cash. A 25% increase from that, and indeed that means that we have a 75% increase total whenever one of our balls hits one of these pegs, which is really going to make a huge difference in my opinion. So let's actually try that. As you can see, look at that. We are actually clearing out these pegs so much faster than we were beforehand. But unfortunately, there are so many that it is still a little bit too much for us. So we'll see if I can maybe save up. Gonna save up like what? I don't know, 40,000, 50,000, and then we'll spend it on a whole bunch of upgrades and see how much better we can clear this level. And indeed, look at that. We got the level done. That was fantastic. I didn't even upgrade yet. Yeah, I got pretty lucky because I actually got 2 of those wonderful pickups that provide us with 14 extra balls just appearing out of nowhere. And yeah, that's the main reason why I actually made it. And indeed, we're now on level 7. Is this level 7? I think it might be level 7. And indeed, we are now having, I think, yep, 55,000. Yeah, look at that. You've reached the last level in this version. The full game keeps going. Okay, so we've reached the last level in this version, but what I'd recommend that you actually do is you go to the Steam store page and you look at the trailer, because there are some insane levels with literally hundreds of pegs on the screen at once. Massive amounts of mayhem going on there. So yeah, I would highly recommend checking that out if you want to see more of this. But yeah, for me personally, I actually want to see how far we can actually go here. I'm going to get some more ball damage. Why not? Let's see. Okay, we're going to 20,000. I kind of want to go for more of these. Burst length, I guess. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what to really go for here, but I'm just trying to get as much as I can. We're only on level 6. Is this really level 6 only? Okay, yeah. So unfortunately, level 6 does seem to be the last level that we can go to, but I really wanted to go further, to be honest. Yeah, this game is really fun, as you could quite clearly tell. It is really, really fun, and there is, of course, a relevant. I was going to say an element of randomness. Yes, so relevant. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, there is an element of randomness, but there's also a lot of skill involved in actually bouncing these things in the right direction. And you may not think so, but yeah, there actually is to a certain degree. Like, yeah, the initial trajectory is very much determined by your own skill in comparison to, you know, what you might expect from a game like this, because pachinko generally is a game of luck most of the time. But generally, as you can see right here, I can kind of determine where my bouncers are going to go, at least initially. And indeed, it looks as though we're actually starting to pass the level very, very simply now. So we don't really have to worry too much about things. And you can see here, I can even reduce the peg's HP even further. And look at this. We can even start to get TNT and execution damage as well. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely going to make a huge difference. Yeah, it would have been nice to get that beforehand, but yeah, well, never mind, never mind. Let's try and see if I can just get a little bit more, just so that I can get that execution damage, so we can see how much that actually does, because I'm going to assume it is really very significant, and we will hopefully, there we go, yeah. As you can see, we're passing this very, very simply right now. Every single time we can do this, and boom, look at that. Super, super nice. So let's go for that execution damage. Execute threshold, look at that. We can get that as well. That increases the execution threshold. That is going to make everything die so fast. I am just saddened by the fact that we can't play any more of the levels. I wanna go more. Well, never mind. Maybe in the full game, I'll be able to do that, because I am definitely going to be playing the full game, or at least I hope so. And yeah, add it to your Steam wishlist. I know I have. There is a link in the description if you want to do that. Otherwise, as you can see, look at the execution damage. It really made a huge difference. We just cleared everything out super, super easily. And there you go. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.